So this time I decided I'll spare you from the incessant cranking over and over till the starter smokes. So I wung her over a few times. It hasn't popped yet, but I think we're close now. Nobody wanted to comment about how the shifter was in second gear. Well, it was running because it's a long story, but so short story time here. So we blew up the car at Grove Creek. We had to buy at 3 cars into the final, and we were just trying to get paid so we could buy a new motor. And we thought they might make us stage the car and break the beam, so we actually bypassed the neutral safety. And the plan was put the thing in gear and just hold the starter until the car lurched through the beam. But we didn't need to do that. So anyhow, I was letting the kid play in here this week. Apparently put in second. I had it running. I went to whack throttle and about came off the blocks. God, we are just not, it's in neutral now, so we should be okay. Oh, what the? Dang old dyno day in February 3rd. That's a record for me. That's easily the earliest I've ever been ready. We'll find out in a few hours if I'm actually ready or not. I got the car switched back over to 85. I finished up just some little odds and ends I was working on. Charge pipes on, everything's tight. We got the injectors back. I sent them off to Adam, and they were wrecked. We had 2 that were stuck, like the rest barely worked. And he beat and worked on those things for, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, and he got them all working perfect again. If you don't know Adam and you're local to this area, or if you're not local, you want to ship them to him, get with me. I'll get you his contact info. Does a great job. He's super cheap, super reliable, always answers his phone, and he gets her done on time. So the injector's ready to go. Car's all put back together. I'm gonna fire it here. After I fire it, we just got to top off the training fluid. We got to put some water in it, and it's gonna go in the box. And we're going to go to Stevens. We're committed to up in the video game 2021, so we brought in a scissor lift. I'm gonna be bummed when the shrapnel hits you.
Me too.
I think you'll be okay.
I hope so.
Okay, she's all strapped up. It's waiting for me. We came to the mutual agreement that the first pull on new motor should be 22 pounds. So I'm guessing 22 pounds is, I'm gonna say about 900 horse. I think that's fair. So, see what happens. So it actually ended up making 27 pounds. And it made 1140. And then the O-ring flew out of our valve cover, and there was smoke everywhere. But I'm not sure what to do now, because the plan was to make like 1,000 just to make sure it was good. So like now what? We just fix the valve cover and go home? Like, I'm not sure what the next play is here.
1,200 bucks.
I don't really want to though.
Why?
Because it's February, and
That just means you got 2 more months if it does blow up.
Yeah, but I wanted it to be ready for the year. This is a lot more than I thought it would make. We've repaired the valve cover. We took a volt. Steven asked what I want to do next. I said, well, we could turn it up. And he said, quote, I wasn't leaning in that direction, but whatever you want to do. So we decided to just do the same thing again without oil everywhere. So we made the second pull, and it made, what did it make? 1154. Made 1140 on the first one. 27 pounds for both of them. Yeah, same timing, 14.5 degrees. It seems a little outlandish, the horsepower, but I guess it's the top secret cam from Farmer Brown. Probably helps it's the dead of winter, I suppose. Maybe worth a couple. But other than that, Zach wants me to keep going until I make 1200. And I told him if you give me one good reason, I will, and he couldn't, so.
Josh said your mom didn't raise a bitch.
Yeah, Josh called me a bitch because I wouldn't do it. His truck doesn't run right now, so I'm not even gonna listen. So I think we're just gonna call it a victory. I'd rather not clean up Steven's floor today, so I think we'll just
Again.
There is a nice fresh sheet of cardboard down, but I think this is all we need to prove. So I kind of want to put on 35 pounds just to see, or just to see where they'll. Someday I'd like to see where, like, the 107 ends. It'd be nice to know, but.
Well, those dudes at the vet made like 1400.
Right, so I guess it's our.
Plenty of time before season actually starts.
No, I don't want to work on it anymore.
We need to see 30 pounds today.
No.
30 will
We
make
don't.
1200.
It should, theoretically. I'm good. I'm just gonna call it a victory that yet again another junkyard motor survived.
You're just gonna call her good running 540 for the rest of your life,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's about it. That's the dyno day. It did everything we wanted to. Every time I put one of these junkyard motors in, I think I'm gonna find the end of the road. You can't get this lucky every single time, but you do. So I don't think it's a fluke anymore. It's just normal. That's what they do. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, like I would have liked to lean on a little bit more just to see what it could do. But at the same time, it'd be really nice to just have a running car and ready to go into the year, not have to work on anything. Like if we turn it up and make 1200, 1250 or whatever, like what are we really proving? But either way, super pumped that we have a running vehicle. Now the world is ours. We can go wherever we want if we find a race. We were looking at some racing in Lake Missouri. That's only a few weeks away. There's some test days out east in like Tennessee. I don't really want to travel for just a test day. If somebody knows of an event within like 8 to 10 hours of here, definitely a possibility. See how much I get back in my tax refund. The other thing everybody wants to know about, not everybody, like 3 people probably want to know about it. There's a lot more real estate in here. There's no more notch. It's gone. Where did it go? Much like Braveheart, it got chopped up into pieces and spread out all over the country. I can't give you like one good reason as to why the notch is gone. Basically, we're out of money. I don't know what I was thinking, that I thought for some reason like, I can barely afford one race car, let's build 2. I thought it was gonna be a good idea. Honestly, I was just like never that into it. It was just multiple things. I wasn't that into it. I didn't come out here and I was like, oh my God, this is my dream car. I can't wait to work on it. So it didn't do much for me. It was consuming time and money. We had piled $5,000 into this thing. We just got to the point where we could set on the ground. And the Camaro was sitting here the whole time, and this thing, the Camaro could use $5,000 any day of the week. It's kind of a death trap. It needs a lot of work. But so between the money and the time and it just not doing much for me, I came out here one day and I was like, this thing's got to go. I have to refocus. Basically, the Camaro sat here all winter. I got the motor together for it, and that was it. Because I was trying to get this Mustang done. So I was like, I want to refocus on the car. I want to go into 2021 and actually have a good race season. Because last year I felt like I didn't have as much focus on it. I kind of took it for granted. We didn't down the car. We didn't test anything. We just showed up. And like you saw, it didn't work. It was a disaster. And I was like, I can't let that happen again. This thing's got to go. I got to put all my effort, all my money, all my time into this thing to make sure it works half decent. So I got rid of it. I fire sailed it. Everything's gone. I turned right around. We got the Camaro put together. We took it to the dyno. Everything went really well. So I'm finally starting to feel good about this season. I think we can actually do something. We've got more power than we had before. Maybe we can put together a couple W's in the season. We'll see. But either way, I'm super excited about it. Stand by for more videos. Stand by for us actually racing this thing. And we might just head south here in a couple weeks and see what this thing can do.